So we created a lot of companies. I think right now we have maybe 10 plus companies doing multiple six figures and probably five, six, seven companies doing 100K to 200K plus per month. And they're all doing the same thing, AI integration. And the way that we would normally scale these businesses is the following. We would first start out with picking a market. And once we pick that market, we would then put together their sales assets. What does that look like? Their sales letter. How are you going to communicate to a realtor who's tired of buying marketing services to buy your AI growth infrastructure, right? Put together the sales letter. Then once you put together the sales letter, you need systems, okay? Which is how do you control all your leads, your CRM, your appointment setting, your so you can track all the data. Okay, so first you would have a growth consultant help you put together a sales letter and an offer and a funnel. Then you would have a team of systems integrator to come in and help you integrate what? Your your backend systems. Then after that, you would have a team of media buyers helping you put together your ads, so that you can end up what? Having the ability to book sales calls through capital. So many people tend to want to do things like, okay, I'll let's say after you put together your offer and you know what you want to sell to people. A lot of people, when it comes to lead generation, they'll do things like cold calls, right? They'll do things like cold email. We figured out that ads are so good today that even with a $500 budget, you can acquire your first 5, 10K deal, right? And from that, we started doing what? Every single company that we launch launches on ads. Why? Because spend $50, get an appointment. Spend $100, get an appointment. Okay. You're better off spending $100 on attracting business owners' attention than spending it on buying new shoes or buying food or, buying things that doesn't matter. Okay, that would be step three. Step four is how are you going to convert these deals into appointments? Let me show you guys this real quick. Yesterday, I was working this through with clients. I believe the world of marketing has completely changed. Um, and I'm sure if you guys are already operating businesses, you guys have felt it. There's just too much noise online to just use the typical traditional funnel where you essentially just put, let me show you guys this, where you just have a top of funnel, right? Like, oh, you got leads, and then the middle funnel, and then you expect that it's going to be ads, booking, and closing. Doesn't work like that. There's just too much noise. So we're building a new playbook around essentially creating a gravity, like a gravitational field, treating your business and looking at it as if you're the core. You make money at the core here. Okay. And you need so many more mechanisms to drive people back to you. Okay. And every single system that we set up here on the appointment setting side, on the lead gen side, is all focused on what? Driving so much energy into the market that people constantly go back to you, go back to you, go back to you. You can do this organically with Reels, YouTube, all that good stuff. Okay. And last but not least, once you have the lead flow and the appointments, how are you going to how are you going to get these prospects to trust you? So you need a sales process, you need a sales script, you need to be able to handle objections, all that good stuff. Okay. This is how we used to go into a new market, follow these five simple steps, build this entire infrastructure, and give someone who's maybe doing less than $1 million a year the ability to have an infrastructure where the infrastructure takes care of the inputs to create the growth you want. Okay. Unlike unlike the thought that a lot of people go through, which is, oh, I'm gonna do this until I'm ready to do the thing that creates a lot of throughput in my business and a lot of lead flow and a lot of cash. We actually build it from day one. Okay. This was the old way. It's a lot of humans, a lot of this, a lot of that, a lot of that. Okay. With TrackCook AI, we replaced and productized our entire flow into this one process.